He is a fucking fantastic... So I've been doing tons of research on Adam Curry because I'm having him on the show next week.
Yep.
And honestly, man, one of the most interesting people you'll ever hear about. He's just done so much stuff. And I'll condense this part really quickly. He started a company related to creating websites back in the dot-com boom, went public with it, sold just before the dot-com crash
nice.
In 1999.
Good timing.
Very good timing, and he sold it, I think he said, for $420 million. Obviously, other people had shares and stock, but let's just say he came out of this a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're a multimillionaire? Well, if you're Adam Curry, you go to Belgium, you buy a castle, you start multiple different companies with another dude who has also sold his company recently, one of those being a helicopter business.
Nice.
And so he was renting out helicopters, like high-end luxury helicopters. He had 2. Now, 3 things happened to him within the space of a couple of years. One, this dude he'd known for like 8 years of his life was sent out an email to everyone saying, oh, by the way, this isn't my real name. I'm wanted by Scotland Yard for these sort of incidents. I have no money. I'm off to Cambodia. Goodbye. So, half of his businesses are now bleeding cash because his friend fully deserted him. 2, I think he said, like, all right, I'm going to have to shut one of them down, but I want to keep the helicopter business so I can keep this going. Next happens, 9/11. So no one's going to be flying after that. Once again, you play a pretty good victim card for that. I didn't expect that to happen. And then the best one of all, so he had 2 helicopters, sold one of them at a loss. And then it was sort of shown as like a luxury one for, I guess, like old rich white guys, let's just say, because all the marketing promotions were, he had a female helicopter pilot who was good looking. He had his wife appearing as a concierge or something like that as well.
Yeah.
And his bloody female female helicopter pilot who had served in the U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, etc., developed a fear of flying. So
wow, god damn.
So apparently to this day she still doesn't fly, and so he was like, all right, I get it. I'm not gonna. This business isn't gonna survive.
Into this business.
Yeah. So that is where 3 pretty big incidents where you're like, yeah, you know what? Odds are that's probably not going to happen again to anyone who starts up a helicopter business.